My name is Mason McCoy. Everybody calls me Doc because I'm a retired Navy hospital foreman. He and I met in '84. When he bought the Wildcat in 2013, we had been kind of on the outs for probably about 6 or 7 months, just as friends do. And it was the Wildcat that literally brought us back together because he and I love to ride and love to camp. So we started riding and camping up at Burning Rock and Wind Rock and all these kind of places. In April of 2016, I mean, he was 54 years old. Out of the blue, he was diagnosed with terminal brain cancer. Kind of fought that. He died January 8th of 2017. His wife, Kim, knowing how much that his ride meant to me, made sure that I got his ride and trailer after he died. That's how I ended up with his ride. And I'd had it about 6 or 7 months before the contest came up, and I did the video with, no real hope. I mean, you just, why not? It's 2-minute video, can't hurt, and then did the video. And we were literally, we had taken Ross's ashes out to Idaho, where I'm from, to a mountain lake up there that Ross and I had gone to ride. Dropped his ashes off, and we're on the way back, and we, at a hotel somewhere on the way back, it's online when they drew the top 10 finalists, and it was like, holy shit, man, I made the top 10. How cool. And we were somewhere in Illinois. We'd stopped. It was like about 10 o'clock at night. Went in, and I thought, well, let's see who won. Just maybe if it's somebody off the Wildcat page that I know, right? So I open my computer, pull up Facebook, and there's a message from Dems, one of the guys on the Wildcat page. And the only thing it said, hey, congratulations, man. That's all it said. I'm like, for what? So we're like, okay, let's watch. And when Mark pulled my name out of that hat, let me tell you, she and I started jumping up and down and screaming like little kids. I'm sure the people next door got, we need to call somebody because there's something wrong next door there. And that's how I found out. So the only thing that I told them that I wanted to keep was I wanted to keep the windshields because it's kind of important for my wife. She has really bad sinuses, so the windows obviously keep the dust out. I told them that they had to keep her grab bar, and if they didn't do that, they would have to deal with her. And we have some rugged radios in there for rig-to-rig communication and intercom. And I said, other than that, you guys can do whatever you want to do. I said, we don't mud, we don't rock climb, we're strictly trail riders. And James said, so when you go into corners, do you like to slide around corners? And I said, not if I want to continue to be married. So other than that, I mean, I put some wishes down. I said, if they had the upgraded rear axle kit, that kind of would be nice, and the sharp turn kit up front. But with these guys, who knows? But it doesn't matter. Whatever ends up on that blue square, I'm going to be so excited for. It's not even funny.
Thanks again for everybody coming out today. We certainly appreciate it. If you don't know me, my name is Mark. I'm with MLS. It's my wife Trish over here, and this is Doc. Doc is our winner of our 2017 Revive My Ride contest, and so we have a few things we're going to say real quick, and then we'll roll this machine out. The first and most important, we just real quick, and we don't want to get all churchy on everybody, but we're nobody and nothing, and we're only here and able to do the things we do by the grace of God, and we always want to give Him the glory for that. So thank you, Lord. And also want to real quick run down our vendor list, because we can't do stuff like this without help of sponsors. So for those of you concerned about the Arctic Cat to Textron takeover, I want to tell you real quick about Textron. Last year when we did this, we called Arctic Cat and told them what we're doing. We said, hey, do you want to help? They said, sure. We $3,000 worth of parts. That was awesome, and we appreciated it. This year we called leadership at Textron and told them the same story, and they said, sure, whatever you need. And I said, okay, but what's our budget? And they're like, maybe you didn't understand, whatever you need. So their contribution to this was just enormous. We're so thankful. Also, real quick, want to hit the other major sponsors. That's Moto Alliance, MBRP Exhaust, Venom Clutch, SSV Works, Octane Inc., PRP Seats, Wheel Pros, Quad Boss, AJ's Side by Side, Riders Advantage, AwesomeOffroad.com, and Super ATV. Thanks to all those folks. If you get a chance, maybe pop on their page or their Facebook or their Instagram and tell them thanks as well. We certainly appreciate them. So this was a much harder build for us than I would have thought going in. And the reason is, we like to do this stuff and it's fun, but normally this is the kind of stuff we build. We like racy stuff, we do turbos and big lift kits and really extreme stuff. And the reality is, it isn't about us, right? So we do this for the winter. Doc's story is really unique. If you haven't watched his entry video, we wish you would. It's really awesome. Just briefly, Doc's machine actually belonged to his best friend. They rode together. His friend Ross passed away a little over a year ago, and Doc ended up with the machine, and he really wanted to do the machine, one, as a tribute to Ross, and two, to fit their kind of riding style. So if you don't care, we asked Doc very early in the process, we said, hey, just jot a few things down, Doc, that matter to you, like how you ride and what you ride. And Doc is super humble, so we had to really work at, as an example, I mean, it's like a $35,000 budget build. And Doc said, hey, why you got it? I got a differential leak. I think you guys can take a look at that leak. We probably can do something about that, Doc. I was going to read you a couple of the things he wrote, and maybe that'll help you understand the design direction, and hopefully we hit it. So Doc said, Ross loved the Wildcat green, and I'm a fan of blue. If you can incorporate both colors, that would be awesome. If it's okay, we did get both colors, Doc. We lean towards Ross, though.
That's fine.
So
that's fine.
There's no lack of green in this machine. He says, I'm a big guy. We carry a lot of tools and a spare. We don't ride mud or rocks, very rarely. We're trail riders almost 99% of the time. He had a couple little mechanical issues, like his differential leak that he was concerned about. And he goes on to say, yeah, we don't want big tires. We just want a rig that'll be reliable and dependable and do the kind of things we want to do. He went through a couple of things that he wanted to keep. He said we want to keep our windshield front and back because it helps with dust. He said Ellen likes the T-bar grab handle. We did not leave the T-bar in it, but we think we did something as good or better that I think Ellen will be okay with.
You have to deal with her.
Ellen, we're working for you, sister. He says our shocks and seats are in bad shape. I think we've addressed that. He said a new roof would be nice. They had some issues with the roof. I think we addressed that. He said a spare tire mount would be okay. He said, I have AJ's steering slider, but I don't have the steering box. I think AJ took care of you on that. We'll confirm that in a minute. Rock rails, sliders, Nerf bars, whatever you call them, those things that keep you off the trees and off the rocks. I think we figured that part out. So I don't know if the sharp steer kit or upgrade brakes is still a thing, but that'd be sweet. I think we addressed that. Axle update, I think we addressed that. He had some skid plate issues, I think we addressed that. We might have done a tick more than that, Doc, but we'll see. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start this thing up. James Culp, who is our director of the frivolous spinning department, meaning he does our custom builds, is sitting in the machine. When it gets out here, Doc, I'm going to turn you over to James.
Okay.
And he's going to walk you around the machine and maybe go in a little more detail.
Okay.
So if it's all right with you guys, I'll shut up and we'll take a look.
Oh my God, what else can you say? Look at that. And if any of you guys don't believe in guardian angels, you will never convince me that Ross did not have a hand in this right here. And the other thing that I would like to say is that in this day and age, when everybody is about nothing but making a dollar, what do you say to people like this that do this and lose money? They're making no money on this other than just making a poor guy like me happy. What do you say? And thank you will never ever cover this. So from the bottom of my heart.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, where do you want me to start?
Anywhere you want.
All right, let's start at the front. Come on.
Okay.
So, we started off, we wanted to keep a lot of Textron's accessories and everything. I'm glad you saw it. I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, that's nice.
So we did a couple extra things with some AutoCAD stuff. We took 2-piece bumpers, we welded them together so that you have a nice seamless bumper. AJ hooked us up full steering upgrade. He rebuilt your entire carrier, rebuilt the rack, rebuilt everything. The entire steering system is brand new. You do have the new updated 2016 and above quick steer kit with the dual piston calipers up front, so it should steer a little sharper now. It won't take a country mile to turn around. Moto Alliance gave us a new underhood winch, new bracketry, everything like that, so that we could keep it nice and clean up front here. We went with glass windshield from Textron. It also has a washer and a wiper, so no more squeegee for you, sir.
Look over there. She doesn't have to get out and clean the windshield anymore.
There you go. So we kept some of your factory stuff. We repowder coated your guards up front here.
Okay.
To protect you. Built you some custom rock bars, tree sliders, Nerf guards, whatever you want to call them.
Okay.
We got you some new custom ones there. Octane Inc. obviously did the graphics for us. Included all our sponsors.
That is so cool.
It has custom PRP seats. I'm going to tell you, these will not be duplicated ever again because PRP custom sourced that fabric for us. So you'll have one-off seats forever. We did put your mirrors on just the way you like them, one high, one low. We got all your radios in there, intercom. We did seat heaters also in the seats. We have all our awesome off-road lighting. We got a bunch of cubes up front, and then we have a couple in the back for your reverse lights. Back panel from Arctic Cat. All new Elka Stage 5 shocks. Quad Boss gave us their new tires. KMC gave us their new Machete wheels. MBRP gave us an exhaust. Super ATV gave us all your links in the back so that you won't bend one of those again. Spare tire carrier was custom fabricated by Mark and myself. We put Bad Dog's storage box in there because we knew storage was an issue for you, so we wanted to make sure that you could have access and still use the top of your Bad Dog storage box. Heavy duty axle upgrade kit from Textron. That is a brand new 2018 engine. You have everything to run it, computer, dash, everything. That is a new dry clutch motor. The only thing that we kept factory in here is the frame, the drive lines, and the differential. Pretty much everything else has been replaced and is brand new. We did fix the leaks. We resealed the differentials so they wouldn't leak anymore.
Oh my God.
We put your AJ flares on in the back here. I've also filled your storage box with some goodies so that you can, when you get home, you can open it up and find anything in there.
It's beautiful. I mean, it's just beautiful.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
She's gonna wonder where I am now because I'm not coming home.
Now Mark did mention that we didn't do the T-bar. We kind of did. We like to call it a V-bar. So it's a little more comfortable of a position, riding position, instead of straight like this. You got a little natural bend to your arms.
That's okay.
Your windshield washer reservoir is inside down there to keep it keep it from getting muddy, and you can refill it if you need to. We hope that you'll have fun for years to come.
Oh, I don't even know what to say to you guys. Honest, thank you doesn't even cover this.
Thank you's good enough.
That's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen next to her.